Hi, my name is Les Lee. I'm a servant of God. I'm one of 20,000. And since November 2nd, to my knowledge, Michael the Archangel arrived a lot earlier than that. But he made himself known amongst so many thousands of us, and for some reason, our numbers really aren't rising. There's these chosen few, that's one word for it, or we're drawn to this this deal, and with our spirituality that we came with before, the acknowledgement of the angels that were spoken of in Daniel, golly, I don't remember if it's chapter 7 or chapter 12. We all know about chapter 9 and 10. But anyway, the arrival of the Archangel Michael in the end times, before the tribulation, is what I'm talking about. And he's here, and he's been here for quite, for a few years, but made himself known November 2nd, 2020, and in which the beginnings of New Testament, Luke chapter 21, verse 25 through 28, where the sun, the moon, and the stars are doing some weird shit. But it's also in Revelation chapter, at the end of chapter 6, just before the sealing of the 144,000. It's called the cosmic disturbance. Same stuff is happening, in which the sun has been going off, with all kinds of stuff. The immeasurable stuff that they can measure but they won't, or anyway, is the photon gamma radiation. And then there's the CMEs, the coronal-mass ejections, which are electromagnetic radiation. And then there's the plasma, and I think that's related to the solar flare, which escapes the sun and comes flying at us at, extreme speeds. It just takes a couple of days to get here. The x-rays get here in like 8 minutes, so all this crap's happening, and it's all biblical, it's all prophecy, and you can measure it. I mean, like Wage World, there's this guy, if you haven't noticed, all the observatories and telescopes and everything, have been like closed, secret. You can't look, because if you look through it, you would see spaceships from all over the universe. They've made themselves known, and in the Old Testament, in the time of Noah, they were called angels. There's good angels and bad angels, but they're back, they're here, and they've been communicating with us, in the back channels, and it's all true. It's all, discernment has been made, confirmation has been made. This is really happening. This is real stuff happening now. Angels, God's angels are in our solar system, around our sun, everywhere. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of ships. I mean, we're talking thousands and hundreds of thousands of spaceships of all sizes in our solar system. And if you go on YouTube and look up under sun anomalies, you will see them for yourself, or just doing the research on sun anomalies, you're going to find a great number of alien photographs. It's like, what the hell is that? That's intelligently made. I mean, that is not a meteorite or a comet or an asteroid. That's something. And some of these things are larger than the Earth. And there's just tons of them out there. So, this is like, wake up, man, this shit's happening. For sure, and it's biblical. I told you, Luke chapter 21, verse 25 through 28. The shit that's happening, and the sun, the moon, the stars. And then the next thing, and of course, the uprising of the different nations, which are, different people, black, Asian, whatever, Hispanic, that's in that same chapter. And also, the return of God, or something comes back that men's hearts fail them and they want rocks and mountains to fall on them so that they don't witness or see what this is. Heaven shaken, all this stuff in the Bible. This is happening now, and not only, it's not just a one-day event. This thing is going on, and it's been going on since, for what, 5, 6, 7 months now. And it's like, don't you realize what's going on? I mean, come on. Anyway, wake up. I know this stuff's happening because I know my Father, and I know Christ Jesus, and I've seen him. He's not that far away. So wake up, man. The next few years, great and wondrous things are going to happen, and horrible and terrible things are going to happen. Love is the way, the truth, and the life. Love, that will get you through this and over this and past this, and you will rise up in your spirit, into heaven in your new body. And that's what's happening right now. You're being given your new body, you're being judged, being given your new body, and being raised up. And all you need to know is to be that: love others as you love yourself, do to others as you'd have done to yourself, be loving and kind, being generous and charitable, doing for others without anything in return. This is not about buying and selling, who's got the most money or whatever. It's about each of us helping each other, to rise up and above. And that is how you will overcome, this bad stuff, and be raised up in the blink of an eye into your new bodies in the new heaven, the new world, where we help each other, we love each other, and we're endowed with powers and gifts, to help each other, to rise up and above. So, I just want you to know, what's going on, what's happening. Don't get caught up in the hate and discontent. Turn your TV off. I mean, these people talk over each other and talk down. It's one big grudge match, to grind everybody's hopes and dreams into the ground. How bad things are. And that's bullshit. That's the evil of this world. That's the spell that they're putting on you. And they want to drag you down with them so that you do not ascend or be raptured up, rise above, So, get them out of your life, turn it off, and you'll notice within a day everything's better. Golly, I feel better. I feel lighter, now that I turned all that crap off and I don't listen to their bullshit, So, there it is, man. I shotgun it at you because that's just who I am. I'm one of you. I've walked in your shoes. And I'm telling you, man, God, the Spirit, goodness, judgment, and rising up in the blink of an eye to a higher place, to a better kingdom than the one that we're in, that's happening right now as we are. If you're loving and kind and helpful and charitable and generous, then life is just getting better for you, better and better. And if you hate and discontent, and you're mean and controlling, then you're just, you're pissed off to the never end, and you're just in such a bad mood, because that's what this is. It's a separation of the loving, kind, generous, charitable people and the haters and discontenters, and the controllers and the, the judgers and the punishers, I mean, it's a divide, and you're going to see it as we go on. This country and this world's being divided up between those two types of people. Those that will rise up and above, and be taken up. And then those that are going to wallow down and cause hate and discontent and suffering and pain, So, wham! There you go, man. I'm just being real. I mean, isn't that what you want from a man of God? Just tell you what it is and where it is and where the bear shits in the woods. I mean, that's it. That's it. That's the whole thing. So, remember, when hate and discontent enters into your heart, push it away. And remember good thoughts, happy thoughts, joyful thoughts, and go forward in that, loving and kindness. God be with you. And I'm praying for you. Peace and grace be with you always. And choose wisely. I'd be the lover, not the hater. So, here we go. All aboard for the tribulation and the overcoming. Get on, let's go. It's now, it's happening. So, love you. Peace and grace be with you. Bye.